It's being termed one of the worst epidemics in America, and it reaches every nook and cranny of the country, including La Crosse.
Heroin took the lives of nearly 6,000 people in 2012. Of those, 10 happened in La Crosse County. In 2013, the county had 3 overdose deaths.
But last year, that number dropped to 0, a statistic that carries a big price tag. News 8's Brittany Schmidt now joins us to explain.
Martha and Mike, naloxone, most commonly referred to as Narcan, is being hailed a lifesaver when it comes to a drug overdose. It basically reverses an overdose by getting rid of the high. Here's a look at the number of times Narcan was administered in La Crosse County. In 2012 and 2013, Gunderson Tri-State Ambulance gave about 200 doses of Narcan. Last year, paramedics administered almost 250 doses. And so far this year, about 225 doses. Although the amount of Narcan being given is on a downward trend, the cost of the overdose reversing drug isn't. But Tri-State paramedics say it's a price worth paying because it saves lives and gives people another shot at life. 36-year-old Marie is a longtime resident of the area.
I've been married for 15 years. We've been together for 20. I have a son and a daughter.
Her kids keep her going.
It's nonstop. Nonstop.
But about 3 years ago, she ran into some medical issues and started using painkillers.
I had a script for them.
When those no longer numbed the pain, Marie moved on to something stronger and cheaper. Heroin.
Said it would just be a one-time thing, you know, it's no big deal, whatever. Did it once and that was it.
All it took was one dose and she was hooked. It was nonstop after that.
We'd always go to this other person's house or in the bathrooms at laundromats, in the bathrooms at Quick Trip, Taco John's. Nobody knew that I was living this double life for a very, very long time. And I was the type that you just could never get enough, I guess.
Until one day, it was enough. Actually, it was too much. And Marie overdosed.
The next thing I know, I'm getting CPR on my chest.
The paramedics gave Marie a dose of Narcan, an overdose-reversing drug.
It works very quickly, very dramatically, and very well. A person will go from not breathing to being awake within a matter of maybe 30 seconds.
Krista Wallen has been a critical care paramedic for the past 5.5 years. And she says an emergency call for an overdose
Anybody coming? Nope, you're good.
is more frequent than not.
Likely at least once a week. Sometimes multiple in a day.
Last year in 2014, we administered Narcan 242 times.
One of those doses was given to 23-year-old Megan.
I was with my boyfriend at the time, and I had shot up heroin, and I remember going to the bathroom, and then I just remember waking up to the paramedics over me.
Between Megan and Marie, they've collectively overdosed on heroin 9 times.
Did you ever think that you would overdose?
No.
How come?
That's just not something in your mind, like, oh yeah, that's not going to happen to me. Why would that happen to me?
You don't really think that, you don't think that you're going to be that person. You just keep doing it. It's an addiction, just like anything else. You can't just stop. You can't.
Each time they've overdosed, Narcan brought them back. But the price of saving a life has increased over the years.
We've more than doubled since 2012.
The executive director for Gunderson Tri-State Ambulance says the paramedics used to carry a 10 cc or 10 milliliter vial of Narcan.
That was what we call a multi-dose vial. So we could draw it up and then redraw it up.
However, the cost for that vial has shot up.
In 2011-12, I think we were in the $20 to $30 range for that vial. The last I've seen, it's about $165.
Because of the cost increase, Tri-State Ambulance has started to use pre-filled Narcan syringes instead. But the cost of those too has gone up.
For the syringes, we paid about $20.99, and they are now $45. A piece.
So who's paying for the increase? Tornstrom says it isn't taxpayers.
All of our revenue, all of our budget is funded by patient services.
It isn't those who directly receive Narcan either.
It's not a billable cost, so we can't recover that money by billing a patient for Narcan. We basically it just gets absorbed into our entire, charge and our entire cost of doing business.
That means Gunderson Tri-State Ambulance is absorbing the cost, putting thousands of dollars towards the remedy every year.
Typically $10,000 to $12,000 a year is what we spend on Narcan for the administered doses. You know, we have a pretty good sized budget, but that's still certainly an impact. You know, that could be used for safety equipment or for purchasing AEDs for community organizations or police departments, as we've done in the past.
However, Tornstrom says the price to save a life
305 ambulance request
is always worth the cost.
People are allowed to make mistakes in life. You know, nobody's perfect. And if it happens, we don't want to see them die. It's not punishment by death because they chose to take heroin.
I mean, people think, you know, addicts are junkies or the Skid Row type person, and they're not. I mean, I don't look like a person that's an addict. You can't, like I said, you can't just stop. You can't.
Our job is simply to help them. Someone calls us, we go, we help. We don't judge.
And by helping,
Medcom from 305.
they hope to give those suffering from addiction another shot at life.
An increased cost on a new price at life? God, how do you measure that? You don't.
Because without Narcan,
My kids wouldn't have a mom,
Marie and Megan wouldn't be here.
a grave, and a headstone. I mean, I hate to be so blunt, but yeah, I mean, I'd be 6 feet under. Long time ago. Long time ago.
I mean, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here if there was not the Narcan.
And they wouldn't be excited about their drug-free future either.
I want to go to school, you know, live a normal life.
Because of the Narcan, I'm able to wake up with my kids every morning, kiss my husband goodbye, you know, come to work, enjoy life.
Besides Gunderson Tri-State Ambulance, the La Crosse Fire Department is now carrying Narcan along with the AIDS Resource Center of La Crosse because of its results. Just last week, Wisconsin passed a bill allowing pharmacies to offer Narcan to people without a prescription in certain circumstances.